Hey kids, I'm really excited to be able to talk to you guys tonight. I have a really awesome story to share with you that I'm really excited to dive into.
Hey Erica.
Yes?
Would you be able to take the trash out really quickly?
Yes.
I have to get back to my Dungeons and Dragons tournament. Is that cool?
I guess.
Thank you, Fair Maiden.
I have no interest in taking out the trash. That sounds really gross. It's probably really smelly. Have you guys ever had somebody give you instructions to do something that you really didn't want to do? Like, not at all. Maybe it was like being nice to somebody at school, or doing a chore, or helping someone, whatever it is. We've probably all been told to do something that we really did not want to do. And I want to share a story with you guys tonight about a man named Jesus. I think we all know who he is. And he had a similar situation where he was told to do something that was really hard and really scary, and he really did not want to do. And so he was spending the night with his closest friends. Do you know what they were called? The disciples. They were together and they went to a place called Gethsemane. And so I want you guys to pause this video right here, open up your Bibles as a family and read Matthew 26, 36 through 46, and then press play to learn a little bit more about this story. All right, so this story has like almost a really sad vibe to it, right? We see Jesus in the garden with his disciples, and he's processing these emotions for us to see for the first time, right? He's really sad, and he's praying, and he's crying out to God saying, if there's another way, please show it to me, because this is gonna be the hardest thing that I've ever had to do. He knew that there were men on their way already in this very moment coming to arrest him and put him to death. And that's the hardest thing Jesus said he had to do. And it's really scary, right? Can you imagine being Jesus in this moment, knowing that there are people coming to arrest you? And he's crying out to God and he's saying, God, please, if there's another way, show it to me, because I don't know if I want to do this. But Jesus, in this moment, prayed to God, and he trusted in God enough to do it anyways, because he knew that God's plan for his life was going to be better than anything that his flesh was telling him to do, which would probably be to run away or hide when things get really hard, right? We all feel those moments when we're scared and we're angry and we're confused and we don't know how a situation is going to work out in our lives. We can kind of feel that fear that Jesus is feeling. But Jesus, in this moment, he trusted God, and that's our big idea, that Jesus trusted God. He knew that if he died on the cross, that we would all have the chance to have a relationship with God forever. And he knew that that was worth everything he was about to have to walk through. And so what is it in your life that you're being pressed in? What's a hard situation that you're walking through? Is it someone at school that's being really mean and you have to try to be really kind to them instead of reacting back in a mean way? Or maybe you're trying to learn a new sport and you're just not getting it and you're frustrated. Or maybe an instrument. Or maybe there's a test coming up that's really hard that you have to study really hard for. Or maybe you've lost someone in your family. Whatever the situation is, know that if you trust God, he's going to show you exactly how to walk through those hard things, and he's going to give you the strength that you need. And so I want you to do that. Pause this moment as a family. Take the time to pray over each other, to talk about things that are hard, that you're walking through, and just trust that God is in control. I believe that God gives us the strength to do really hard things. And so I'm going to go do that really hard, gross thing, which is taking out stinky diaper trash. And I will see you guys next week. I love you. Bye.